Deep in the heart of Texas.
Gonna drop him a line.
Gonna drop him a line.
To expect me soon.
To expect me soon.
Say I'm craving some sugar. I can see him right now. He takes the calendar down. Put a circle around. The day we're altered bound.
Altered bound.
Hi everybody, I'm E.J. Stevens.
And I'm Bill West.
And you're watching SCV in the Movies right here on SCV TV. Tonight we have a very special guest. We're going to be interviewing and meeting with the grand dame of American Western music, and that is Miss Marilyn Tuttle.
Yay.
So we'll be back with Marilyn right here on SCV in the Movies. We are here with the grand dame of the Western Music Association, Marilyn Tuttle. Marilyn, it's such a pleasure to have you here. We've been trying to do this forever.
Yes.
So we're pretty excited.
Thank you. I'm excited too.
You were telling me in the car that you've had a lot of careers, and we're going to talk about all of them. But a lot of successful careers, but we want to especially talk about your Western music and your even going back to some of the movie roles and things like that. But first off, just welcome. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
So let's go back to the beginning. And you're a California girl, right?
I am born in Montebello, California.
In Montebello, okay. And were your parents entertainers?
My mother was an entertainer before she was married. She was not necessarily, she was a pianist for a big orchestra in Cleveland, Ohio. And my dad wasn't, but he was a good singer and he sang good harmony, and we just sang a lot as I was growing up.
And you were the only child, right?
Yeah.
And do you attribute your singing skills to your father, really? Or?
Oh, both of them. They both sang.
Both very musical family.
But my mother was an excellent pianist.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So you were born in Montebello. What did your parents do for a living at that time?
They came out here from Ohio and they bought 2 acres in Montebello and built what we used to call an auto camp. And it was like a motel,
Like a
only
motel.
it had little cabins on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
That's where I grew up.
Wow, that's amazing. Now, I bet your Montebello's changed quite a bit in the.
I imagine. I haven't been back much since.
So you were telling me that you. Well, let's get to that in a moment. I'll hold on to that. But you were talking about how did you get into singing and dancing and all that professionally?
I think my mother thought I should be a movie star. And she started at an early age to train me. I was a Meglin Kiddie. There was Ethel Meglin had a school for talented children over on Venice Boulevard. That's a long ways from where I live.
From Montebello, yeah.
My mother took me over there to take lessons.
Okay.
Dancing lessons, drama lessons, anything, anything that I could learn that would help.
And how old were you at the time?
When I started, I think I was about 8.
Now, I think of you as a music industry person, but you also had experience in movies, so it sounds like that training paid off.
Yes, well, the Meglin kiddies, they called Ethel Meglin when they needed kiddies in the movies. And the first movie I did was Maytime with Nelson Eddy and Jeanette McDonald.
Oh, how old were you
1937,
then?
yeah.
Oh, probably 8 or 9.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now we saw a clip earlier. We have a clip of you, and it's right at the very beginning of the movie. Tell us what you did in that.
That was a Maytime movie. We danced around the maypole.
And that was at MGM, correct?
Yeah.
Wow, in
that was
1937.
MGM.
That was at the high point, boy. Amazing
And
years.
then after that, we did a couple of Shirley Temple movies, and a few more later on.
So tell us about the Shirley Temple movies. Did you interact with her at all, or?
Little Miss Broadway, we did some interacting. It takes place in a part of the scene that I was in takes place in an orphanage. And she was in there, and we were all around her singing. She was gonna go down out the window. She was running away. So.
And we took a look at the scene, and you were telling us some interesting little tidbits about that, right?
Well, as she comes out of the movie, out of the window, there are sheets tied together, and she's supposed to come down on these sheets. And so when she came out of the window, you see her getting hold of the sheet, but then it shows her going down, but that wasn't her. That was a little boy.
Oh, really?
And he did the stunt.
The stunt.
You know, he did the stunt, and then you see her at the bottom again.
Okay.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
So you worked with Shirley Temple. You were in another Shirley Temple film, is that right?
Yeah, Littlest Rebel.
Did you have a sense at the time what a famous movie you were in and a famous star she was? Or was this just like a day, a romp for you at the time?
I knew she was famous, and I knew Nelson Eddy and Jeanette McDonald were famous. But I don't even remember seeing them much in that movie. We went in, worked a day, and that was it. And the Shirley Temple ones, we worked about 3 days on Little Miss Broadway, so we had to go to school.
Okay.
Oh.
And so whenever we weren't filming, we had a teacher there that gave us homework.
Oh, shoot. So you were working double time,
Yeah.
school and
Yeah.
in the movies.
So in the other Shirley Temple film, if I recall, Little Colonel has Bojangles, correct?
Yes.
Did you have any interaction
No.
with any of them? No?
No. No.
Yeah.
Later on, in my teenage years, I did a Glenn Miller one,
Oh, okay.
a dance. I was a jitterbug then.
Oh, wow. So you had dancing in your resume,
yeah,
too.
yeah.
My goodness.
So,
So now, while you were doing this, this would have been when you were very young. You were in school at Montebello. Okay. And I think you were telling me that you had a lot of homeschooling too, correct?
well, I was homeschooled before I started in school. My parents homeschooled me, and so I skipped. I skipped the first part of the first grade and the first part of the second grade.
And how did you feel about that?
It was okay. I wouldn't recommend it for anybody.
And
It's hard when you grow up in a class with kids that are older than you are.
And they would have been a full year by
Yes,
this time, right?
yes.
That makes a huge difference, yeah.
Yeah. By the time I got into high school, I had the lead in the operettas, and so then that was better. I finally caught up. But
They finally started treating you like
yeah,
an equal, huh?
Yeah.
All right. So now, when you were going to school, did your classmates know that you were doing these other outside cool things?
I guess so. They didn't care.
That didn't make you an equal right away. No,
No.
okay. Now you were in the Harvey Girls, correct?
No.
No?
Oh, I sang in the Harvey Girls.
You sang in the Harvey Girls.
But I wasn't in the movie.
Oh, okay. What? How did you? You mean you sang? Did you sing on
We
the record?
went in. We did some recording.
Ah, okay. Did you record with Judy Garland at all, or did you?
No.
Just the background. Okay. All right.
Do you consider yourself, I mean, you've had such a varied career. and I think about the singing, the dancing, the acting. If I were to ask you what you used to do for a living, what would your answer be? You've done so much.
I was telling you, E.J., I've had about 10 different careers, and each one has been, well, I haven't had 10 different careers. I've had probably 7 or 8 different careers, and each one has been at least 10 years.
Wow.
And they've all been very different and very exciting and very successful, happily.
Yeah.
Did the 10 years overlap? Were you dancing when you were acting and singing when you were dancing? Sure.
Sometimes, yes,
Okay.
sometimes.
So when did the singing career take off?
The singing career took off. I was working at CBS, and let's see, I'm trying to think. Jimmy Wakely had a show there, and he lost one of his singers in the Sunshine Girls.
That was the backup group, right? The Sunshine Girls?
Yeah,
Okay.
yes. And so I joined the Sunshine Girls at that time. And I think that was the first commercial trio I was ever in.
Okay.
I sang with other trios, but it was just, we were learning.
Oh, okay. And what years would this have been roughly?
I was still a teenager, so probably 38, 39, something like that.
Were you still in school at that time, or
No.
this was after school? Okay.
But it was still in California, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, you think
Always
of
in California.
Yeah, so you think of country music as being Nashville-based, but there was a strong California base to the country music
Well,
scene.
we have gone back and done the barn, you know, the Autry.
Oh,
But
wow.
we usually we lived here.
Now you were telling me when you were with the Sunshine Girls and you replaced, was it Mary Ford that you replaced?
Yes.
And she went and became Les Paul's wife
Yes.
eventually. Yeah, yeah. So, and I think you were saying when she came back, you lost your job. Is that what happened?
Oh,
She
that's
came
a
back.
rotten deal.
I know.
She came back to Jimmy Wakely
Okay.
before she married Les Paul.
Okay.
And when she came back, of course, then I left and went over to Earl Carroll's Nightclub. I don't know if anybody knows.
On Sunset, yeah.
Yeah.
They had a big banner that said, what was it? Through these portals, the most beautiful women in the world pass, or something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay. So you worked at Earl Carroll's, and that was a very, very famous nightclub. Yeah.
Yes.
How long were you there?
Probably close to, well, I married Wesley Tuttle in 1947, so I was gone from there then. I left there then.
When did you meet Wesley Tuttle?
When I worked at CBS.
Oh, okay. Okay, so he was doing a radio show then, is that correct?
He was in there doing a show for Foy Welling and the Riders of the Purple Sage, and they went on vacation,
Okay.
and they hired Wesley to come in with his trio to take his place. And so he was only there for, I don't know, not very long, maybe a month.
Okay.
You know.
And you were part of the trio at that point?
No.
Oh, you were not?
No, I was working at CBS at that time.
Oh, I see.
Now, we'll come back to you meeting your husband there in a second, but when you say working at CBS, because what I imagine, and tell me if I'm completely wrong, but so you're doing radio. Did they have like a pool of singers that would come in and sing on the shows? Or how
I
did
wasn't singing at CBS.
Oh, you weren't?
No, I was working in the script department.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
really?
okay.
Oh, behind the
what were you doing
scenes.
there? Another one of the careers.
Yeah.
I was in the script department.
Yeah. So you were working on scripts for other, so which shows, if I might ask?
Oh, I don't know.
Don't know.
I don't know. We just wrote out scripts and
See, that's my like dream thing to go back and watch that era. So
Yeah.
amazing.
yes,
Yeah. So
it was very different.
yeah, I can imagine. So for those folks who don't know as much about your husband, Wesley Tuttle. He was an amazing guy. I mean, and I think he was from Colorado, correct?
He was born in Colorado, but his parents moved out here when he was about 5 or 6.
Okay. And you were telling me his dad was a butcher, correct?
His dad was a butcher.
And that led to his injury.
He had an injury. He lost the 3 fingers on his left hand, and he was helping Daddy. Daddy was painting a sign out in the front on the glass, and he thought he'd help Daddy grind some hamburgers.
Oh.
And
how old was he at the time?
probably 6 or 7.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
And in helping the hamburger go down into the grinder,
Oh.
he got caught.
Poor little guy. Poor little guy.
And he was playing ukulele at the time, and he tried to play right-handed, but then he couldn't because he needed to chord with his right hand.
Mm-hmm.
So then first of all, he got a guitar, and then he had to change it to the left-handed.
To left-handed guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And so he was right-handed, but he
Yes.
had to learn to play left-handed.
Yes.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Oh yeah, I got to add, did he take up guitar? I mean, he was only 6 or 7 when this injury happened. Was he already playing
He
ukulele?
was playing ukulele.
I see. And he decided to step up to guitar after. I mean, because I got to stop there because it seems most people would have an injury like that and go, okay, that's not for me.
Oh,
I'm
no.
going to do something else. But he dove right in.
Yes, that's right.
Wow, good for him.
And
That's
he,
amazing.
he started working for Stuart Hamlin. Stuart Hamlin, I don't remember what year he came out here, but Wesley, I think, was about 15 when he started working for Stuart Hamlin.
And
Playing guitar for him.
Oh, yeah, and singing.
and singing.
Yes,
Wow.
yes,
So he was working for Stuart Hamlin at that early age.
yes.
Boy.
Wow.
He told me this story about going to high school, and he didn't graduate from high school. He said he quit school after football season for his senior year because he said, I'm making more money than the teachers are making.
Yeah, making more than the football coach, I'm sure. Yeah.
So I don't know that was true, but that was a good excuse to quit school anyway.
Now you said you were a script girl and you met him when you were working at CBS, but I want to hear about when you actually met him face to face. Was he just appearing and you happened in? Or?
Actually, the first time I ever saw him was in Yosemite when I was about 12 years old, and he was singing up there for the Firefall. He let's see, no, I would have been a little younger than that because he was with a trio there in Yosemite, and he sang for the Firefall. But when I got really interested was when I was working at CBS. But even then, it was a long time before anything happened between us.
Wow.
Yeah.
But you sort of knew each other from afar.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
What was
sweet.
the age difference here?
so, about 8 years.
About 8 years. Okay. Okay. So you first met when you were very young. Then
Well, we didn't meet then.
You didn't meet, you
I
just saw him.
remember seeing him, and
Okay.
I was impressed. Even at that age. Yeah.
So what year did you actually get married?
We got married in 1947. We went to Mexico with Merle Travis and Tex Ann. They asked us to go with them and stand up with them. They were going to get married.
Okay.
And so we went with them, and they said, why don't you guys get married while we're down here?
You're not doing anything.
And we said, okay.
We can either go to dinner or go get married. Yeah. Okay.
So we said, okay. So we got married in 1947.
Oh.
Then he was doing some traveling, and we thought, and he was going to leave California, and so we thought, well, we don't know if the Mexico marriage held up or not. So we'll do it again in California. So then we got married again in California, and I couldn't tell you when that was, because that's not the one
That you counted.
we counted. And then we were married a third time for our 50th wedding anniversary.
Wow.
Oh, that's
wow.
beautiful.
Wow. So now, you were singing all this time, correct? While you were doing other things?
yes.
Or were you kind of doing it on the side? Or,
Well, no. After I left CBS and worked for Jimmy Wakely, and then I was singing.
Full time.
From then on, I was singing.
Okay. So by the time you met your husband, you were both longtime professional singers then?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you just started, did you start performing?
Not when we met, but after,
But, I mean, when you
we
got-
waited through
yeah.
this long period of time.
Yeah. So did you then immediately just start singing together? I mean, it was, yeah? Yeah. Now, were you guys under contract with a record company, or how did that work?
He signed with Capitol Records. He was one of the first Western singers for Capitol Records. He signed with Capitol Records, I think, in maybe early 40s, maybe very late 30s. When Capitol first started, I don't remember when that was.
Now, Cliffy Stone had something to do with Capitol back then, right?
Cliffy came later.
He came later, okay. Did you guys work with him and?
Well, of course, Cliffy worked with Stuart Hamlin as well.
Okay.
And they both came when they were teenagers to Stuart Hamlin's show.
Oh, okay.
Cliffy's dad, Herman the Hermit, worked for Stuart.
Herman the Hermit.
Yeah, was Cliffy's dad, and I think Wesley started working for Stuart before Cliffy did, but they both started probably the same year, and they were both in high school.
Wow. So you were under contract with Capitol, or were you both at that time?
I became under contract afterwards.
Afterwards,
Yeah.
okay. And
Yes.
were you with them for a long time, or did you change labels? How did that all work with the music industry back then?
Wesley had 2 or 3 very good selling records. And then we recorded together. And however, when we recorded together, the man that produced our records was no longer available for us. So they gave us another producer, and we didn't do as well with him. We'll put it that way.
Okay.
And so we were, I guess, with Capitol probably till early 50s. And then we went to Christian Faith.
Okay.
It would have been later 50s.
Later 50s,
Yes,
okay.
yes.
So, so now you're singing Western swing at this time, right?
Well,
Mostly?
Western,
Western?
not
Western?
necessarily Western swing, but
What, like Bill was saying, normally you think of the Western music scene and the country music scene from Nashville, but there was a huge,
oh yeah.
yeah. Who were the big names along with you two?
Well, Tex Ritter emceed our television show. We had Johnny Cash occasionally.
Really?
He lived up north here, and
Okay.
he occasionally came in and did a guest shot. We had a very good crew, and if the folks would like to see some of that, it's on YouTube.
Yay.
Yeah.
You can go see that. We had Rosie and Joe Maphis. I don't know, most of the folks probably don't know them because they've been in Nashville now for years. Well, Joe died, but Rosie is still there. We had a really good crew of people.
Did you
you're-
work with Gene
yeah.
Autry at that point? It seems like I'd heard
I
you
never
had.
did work with Gene Autry.
Okay.
But I'm sure you knew all these
Oh yeah,
folks.
I knew Gene Autry
yeah.
well, and I knew
Tex Ritter.
Roy Rogers well, Roy
okay.
and Dale. Yeah.
What were they like, all those folks you're talking about? We just have to ask.
Well, they're just like folks. They're all different.
Yeah?
Gene Autry was a businessman. Roy and Dale were just like just good friends, you know. We'd go to their house. We'd all sit around and talk, or we'd have dinner, or, you know, just like your friends
Yeah.
would be.
Just like regular folks.
Now, you had your television show. You know what? Why don't we take a break and we'll come back and we'll talk
before we
Okay.
get to TV.
before we get to TV. But we want to hear about this. This is just
Okay.
absolutely
Also,
fascinating.
we're so disorganized. We probably skipped a lot of important things.
We
Our
skipped
producer-
probably 3 careers or 4.
Yes.
Yeah. We'll get to those. We'll get to all those. Yeah.
We will.
So we'll take a break and then we'll be right back with Marilyn Tuttle here on SCV in the Movies.
When it's sugar cane time,
When it's sugar cane time,
long around about June,
long around about you.
I'll be walking with sugar. Neath that old sugar moon. Gonna drop him a line.
Gonna drop him a line
To expect me soon.
to expect me soon.
Say I'm craving some sugar. Neath that old sugar moon. I can see him right now. He takes the calendar down. Put a circle around. The day we're altered by.
Altered by.
When it's sugar cane time.
When it's sugar cane time,
Long around about June.
long around about you.
I'll be walking with sugar. Neath that old sugar moon. I can see him right now. He takes the calendar down. Put a circle around. The day we're altered by.
Altered by.
When it's sugar cane time.
When it's sugar cane time,
Long around about June.
long around about you.
When the bells will be chiming. Neath that old sugar moon.
They'll test you. Try to break your will. But however loud the loudness gets, however many cheese puffs may fly, you're the driver, the one in control. Stand firm. Just wait. And move only when you hear the click that says they're buckled in for the drive. Never give up till they buckle up.
Well, welcome back to SCV in the Movies. We are just having a wonderful conversation here with Marilyn Tuttle, and I think when we left, we were talking a little bit about we were going to talk about your movie. I'm sorry, your television career.
Yeah, we were just leading into television.
Television, but I want to back up a little bit here because, I mean, this. I'm sure it was going so fast at the time that you weren't always, realizing what was happening. But I mean, this is a pretty incredible story. You were a child of the Depression, and you didn't come from like a famous family or anything.
No.
But what was it all like? I mean, what were your impressions as you were kind of going through this?
Well, as I mentioned before, excuse me, my parents had this auto camp or motel, and they leased it out when I was 4 years old, and they leased it out for 10 years. And so we went to Yosemite, and then we went to Northern California. We lived up there for a year, but the whole time we sang.
The three of you?
The three of us.
Just the three of you?
The three of us sang. And I didn't know how to sing harmony, so I had to sing the lead. But my parents both sang harmony, and they sang separate parts. Oh, wow. So my ear got well trained early in harmony, and that's the field that I love the most.
Well, we heard you and the folks can hear it on YouTube, you singing "Hey, Good Looking."
Hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Hey, sweet baby, don't you think maybe we could find us a brand new recipe? I got a hot rod car and a $2 bill, honey. I know a place right over the hill. There's gonna pop that dancing spree. So if you wanna have fun, come along with me. Hey, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me?
Harmony harmonies are just beautiful. And harmonies are not an easy thing. And when you're singing the lead and others are singing harmonies around you, it's probably easy to drift off. But like you said, you got an ear for it early on, it sounds like.
Well, on Hey Good Lookin', Wesley and I both sang lead. We traded off.
Oh, wonderful.
So part of it, he did harmony, part of it, I did harmony.
Oh, we're going to have to listen to that.
So when did the TV show come about? And how did that come about?
We started on TV in 1950.
1950.
A man by the name of Foreman Phillips, who was a disc jockey, started a TV show. And he hired us. Actually, it was the beginning of our town hall party show, because he hired the same people before town hall party. So by the time we moved to town hall party show, we had the same crew, pretty
So,
much.
Town hall party, that was here locally on KFI, correct?
No.
No?
Town hall party was on
Town Hall
KFI,
Party, okay.
also on television.
Okay.
KFI was radio. We did a radio show on
Oh.
Town Hall Party, and then we also did a television show. on
Television
Town Hall
version of the radio show. It was like a
But the
variety show.
but the show that we did in 1950 was a television show. It was a daily show done on Channel 7.
Uh-huh.
And this was Foreman Phillips was emceed it, and we did it 5 days a week, and then we did it also on Sunday. We did an hour show on Sunday. We did 5 days a week for, I believe it was a 2-hour show.
Baby blue is like perfume deep in the heart of Texas. Reminds me of the one I love deep in the heart of Texas.
Was that live TV at that time?
Live TV.
Live TV.
So you did, if my math is right, like 11 hours of live TV a week.
That's right.
Holy smokes.
That's right.
See, we felt inadequate before. And now you just raise the bar like a satellite over
Well,
us.
you can imagine how inadequate we felt.
So what type of show was it? Because I've never seen it.
It was done on Channel 7. It was done in the afternoon. Liberace followed us.
Really? Really?
But we used a lot of helps. Somebody would stand up in front of us with the words to the songs, and we'd read them. They'd print it out, and we'd read those because we couldn't learn. They wouldn't let us repeat those songs only, maybe once a month. So you had to know a lot of different songs.
Wow.
So it sounded like, was it kind of just a regular music show, or was it a variety show?
It was a Western variety show.
Western variety show. Who were some of the people that came through?
Well, I mentioned Rosie and Joe Maphis. I can mention a lot of people to you, but you wouldn't know who they were. I mean, it's been so long ago, They were well known at the time, but there was Jack Tucker. I'm sure you never heard of Jack Tucker. Now when we moved to Town Hall Party, then Tex Ritter came on and emceed that show. We also, Tex Ritter did the television show. Jay Stewart, who was an announcer for CBS, did the radio show. But that was on KFI.
Okay.
But, it's
Now, were
too
you
complicated.
You did the TV show after the radio, not simultaneously, right? Or
One was done one night, one was done the other.
Wow.
so you were doing both.
Yes.
Wow. You were busy. And were you traveling at this time? I mean, were you
Oh,
touring?
no.
No,
Okay.
you're staying put.
You're staying put.
Johnny Bond was another person that was on our shows, both of those shows. And probably you won't remember Johnny Bond either, but Johnny wrote a lot of well-known songs way back then. I Wonder Where You Are Tonight.
To dream about you, though you left me. I wonder where you are tonight.
That was a well-known song at that time.
Probably the only reason those people aren't perhaps well known today is because it was live and probably not saved to any form of kinescope or tape or anything. And once it was over, right? And
Yeah, that's right.
do you know if any of those were kinescoped? Is there a way to see any of those old shows?
Well, of course, Town Hall Party, yes. Actually, there was a man in Germany that put out, I think, 36 DVDs on Town Hall Party.
Really? Really? So it doesn't. Somebody captured it.
Yes.
That's great.
Yes.
And how long were you doing these shows? How many years? How many seasons?
Well, we started that first show in 1950. It lasted about a year, and then we went to Town Hall Party, and we were in Town Hall Party until 1957.
Wow.
And then what? Was there another show after that? I don't want to skip
Well,
ahead.
Town Hall Party continued. We retired from it at that
retired.
time because Wesley wanted to go into the ministry, and so I started my bookstore, and
And this is career number, what are we up to now, 6 or 7?
no, this would be career number 2.
Oh, okay.
Well, you left out dancing.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
You left
Oh,
out your
yeah,
video.
yeah.
There's
Well,
that was a
And script girl at CBS.
yeah,
And,
multifaceted one career, I guess, yeah.
oh, that was teenager stuff.
oh. Did you? I'm sorry, but I'm curious. Did you leave the TV show willingly, or was it kind of like time for it to end, or what made you decide to make such a drastic career change?
We got a sponsor that we did not care to work for,
Interesting.
and that just kind of made us make that decision. At that time, Wesley had been wanting to go into the ministry for quite a while. When we did that, we had no idea what we were going to do because he wasn't prepared for the ministry. He did start seminary at that time, and I started the bookstore at that time, and I certainly had never done a bookstore before. So, you know, we started out new together at that time.
So many of the stories you hear when people make it big, then their lives go into a worse place, and bad things happen.
Oh.
But it sounds like to you
No.
guys moved to a better place. You continued to.
We just loved
progress.
it. We loved it. Yeah. It seems like every career we've had, we loved.
I was going to say, it sounds like you just liked everything you were doing, right? You were telling me in the car.
They were all different.
All different, yeah.
All different.
When you were doing the TV shows, were you? I mean, there's not a whole lot of channels in LA television at the time, so I mean, you must have been known if you're on
yes.
every day.
Yes, I think so.
What was that like? I mean, were you recognized around
Yes.
the area?
Yeah.
How'd you feel about that? Did you like that?
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's just okay.
It's okay. It's just part of it, and sure, you like the attention,
Yeah.
and it was nice.
Did you guys ever go on tour? I asked that in the wrong.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we did. We did several different tours, and then in the summertime, we had 2 boys,
Okay.
and
okay.
so they had to be in school,
Okay.
and so I didn't go on tour.
Oh, I see.
Wesley went on tour some, but then in the summertime we all went.
Really? Really? Okay.
And one of our boys, started playing piano for church when he was 4,
Really? Okay.
and I taught him chords, and he just took it off.
Oh, wow.
And
In the DNA, right? Yeah.
our younger son, actually, he did an album
Really?
for a Christian faith
Okay.
when he was 8 years old.
Oh my goodness.
It was a gospel album.
How about that?
wonderful.
As an 8-year-old.
That's amazing.
That's incredible. And you started young. He started even, yeah, did it
Well,
follow
yes.
About
in
the same age.
Yeah.
Well, he was born into a family.
Now,
And
back
they
before your
both
kids were born, when you were recording, were you doing a lot of traveling then? When you didn't?
No,
have
we
a
were
family?
on TV.
You were on TV.
But I mean,
actually-
even before TV.
Actually, I had our second son when I was on Town Hall Party.
Okay, okay, okay. Now, I'm a little rusty on the chronology, but you're.
I'm sure I did.
But your husband, you had a couple number ones, right?
He had Detour.
Detour, there's a muddy road ahead. Detour, paid no mind to what it said.
It was a number one.
Okay.
And then he had, I can't remember the other one. There was another million seller that he had for Capitol.
Wow. And this would have been in the 40s?
Late 30s, early 40s.
Early 40s.
Probably
okay.
early 40s.
Okay, okay. Okay, so let's get into, I lost track of what career number we're at here, but you went to...
Oh, they're not all that interesting.
No,
yes,
no, they are.
They are.
Actually, you're selling yourself short.
I went into direct sales. Well, I had the Christian Bookstore, and then we had the 1971 earthquake, and that took the whole building.
This is in San Fernando, correct?
This was in San Fernando.
Okay.
And so I was left with nothing that I particularly wanted to do. I had become interested in a product that I was kind of interested in selling, and it was sold like Tupperware at home parties. Only there were classes that you taught. So you could do the same part, you could have a party with the same person or the same group of people over and over again, and we would teach a different class each time.
And what was the product?
It was a craft party.
Craft, okay.
It was a paint in a tube party. It was called Trichem. And so we'd teach one time we'd teach maybe painting on glass. Another time we'd teach some other technique. You know, we had a whole bunch of techniques. And I worked with them for a little over 10 years. And by the time I finished with them, I had 150 people on my crew.
Oh, wow.
Really?
So
now, was Wesley Tuttle involved with that or not?
No, he was out doing churches by this time. He was traveling, and I had to stay home because I had boys in school. And I had a girl in school. I only had two boys naturally, but then one of my boys was a twin. We had twins, boy and girl. When they were 4, we lost the girl.
Oh, that's terrible.
And 2.5 weeks afterwards, a little 10-year-old girl walked into our yard, and she was a part of a family that was not a close family. There were 6 of those kids, and they were running all over the street. And so we had a swimming pool at the time, and she liked our swimming pool, so she moved in.
Oh, she moved in.
So she became our daughter because we
wow.
had just lost our daughter.
Yeah.
And really, the Lord sent this child to us.
Wow.
And so she moved in, and she was with us until she was a teenager.
Oh, wow.
And then she decided she wanted to start dating again. That was a no-no right then for me. So
Okay.
then she went back to her original mother, but she is still my daughter today.
Is that right? Oh,
Yeah,
that's wonderful.
Yes.
So you're still in close contact?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful.
yes.
That's wonderful.
Yes. And actually, I had 3 girls. I had 2 other girls like that. One came when she was a teenager, and I had the bookstore.
Okay.
And she, her parents didn't go to church, and she wanted to be somewhere where she was getting some teaching. And so she came to work for me and became my daughter
Wow.
as well.
Wow.
And then my last daughter, some of you folks out there know her. Her name is Belinda Gale.
Oh.
That's wonderful.
And
I
I'll be
didn't
seeing
know.
Belinda this weekend.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Okay.
wonderful.
Here moves that old rocking chair, makes me think he's there rocking back and forth. It's this time of the year that reminds me.
You're still involved with the music. Well, obviously with Belinda Gale, but you're still
Oh, yes.
involved with the
Oh,
music
yeah.
industry, aren't you?
Oh, yes.
Well, you're still singing locally.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes, the Western Music Association of California has some things going on the third Sunday of every month. We're at the Autry Museum.
Oh, I could have lived any place in the world if I hadn't seen the West. Oh, I could have lived any place in the world.
We're out here in Newhall a couple weeks out of the month at one of the restaurants over here,
At the old Trocadero, right?
Trocadero.
Yeah,
oh, really?
And folks can come and see us.
Yeah.
We'd love to have you.
Yeah.
Well, definitely.
Sounds like you're a person who just, whatever situation you find yourself in, you just make the best of it, right?
Well, it just seems like it's something one of my careers was at Eternal Valley. I worked for the funeral home there.
Wow,
I
just
loved
around the
it.
corner.
Yeah, I loved it. It was wonderful because I got to help people that were in a position where they needed some encouragement. If they needed somebody to pray with them, and it was a wonderful career. I was there for probably a little over 10 years.
Wow.
You're such a positive person and such an inspirational person. You don't usually hear people say the words, I worked at a funeral home and that was a wonderful career. You don't usually hear those words
was.
together.
It was.
Oh, that's great. Now, you mentioned Santa Clarita, and this is SCV in the movies. We always think of you as a Santa Clarita person. When did Santa Clarita first come into your many series of careers?
Well, I guess probably when I worked at Eternal Valley.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Before that, I was all over the San Fernando Valley, but I didn't have anything going on out here then. So
Did your husband ever film up here? Because he made a lot of movies, correct?
he did.
Yeah. Where did he usually film?
I don't know. I don't
Yeah?
know where he filmed. He did most of those before we were married,
Oh, okay.
because he later on, after we were married, we were on TV, and then he went into the ministry. So
You mentioned he was in with Miss Wakely at Kernville, correct? He filmed some.
Jimmy Wakely was, for those of you that don't remember who Jimmy Wakely was, he did a series of films, of Western films. He was a cowboy, did a series of Western films for Monogram Pictures. And they were usually movies that were played with another movie that was, maybe a #1 movie and a
Sure.
#2
Kind of
movie,
B-pictures.
something
Yeah.
like that.
What kind of music you listen to now?
Heavy metal.
Good.
You can tell us the truth.
I have a hard time with heavy metal. I have a partner that I sing with now occasionally, and he's from the next generation down from me, and the songs he knows, I don't know those songs.
Okay.
So we have a hard time trying to get together on some songs, but we do that.
Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way.
Yeah. And you sing. Sounds like several times a week or several times a month, and
Well, we sing. Maybe I'll sing 1 or 2 songs with him, in a night. Usually, I just listen.
I wish we had some talent and had a guitar. We'd need those 2 things, and then Marilyn could sing for us. Wouldn't that be great?
yeah. Could we maybe talk you into singing for us?
No, not today.
Well, we'll have to go to Trocadero or the Autry. What days of the
The
week?
third Sunday of the
Third
month, we're at the Autry.
Oh.
I want to. You mentioned something to me that I didn't realize, but you have an award named after you.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. The Western Music Association of North America has named a Harmony Award after me.
So someone wins the Marilyn Tuttle
Yes.
Award.
Yes.
Wow.
Every year, someone wins the Marilyn Tuttle Award.
Specifically for singing harmonies? Or?
It's harmony.
Oh, wow. Which
It's,
was your forte?
It's trios and duets and quartets.
Oh,
I shudder to think what a reward named after us would be for. No, this has been really a wonderful time for us. But before we close off, I want to ask you, Western music. You had such a big influence in it, and still contribute to it. Do you see it as something that is going to continue, or is it something that maybe had its time and should be preserved?
I'm hoping it's going to come back.
Yeah.
When we listen to the Grand Ole Opry now, that's not even country music anymore.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
But we do have, now the Western Music Association has at least 3 young girls that are out there working full time. Mm-hmm. Now we don't have any boys out there well, I shouldn't say that. We have a trio out there working, the Hanson family, and they have 2 girls and a boy. Mm. And they are so good. They are so good. They've won that same award that we were talking about.
Oh,
They've
the
won
Marilyn
that
Tuttle.
several times.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yes.
Wow, I thought you were going to say we didn't have any, and then you and I were going to have to volunteer.
Well, that would be nice.
No, it wouldn't be, actually. Thank goodness you have somebody.
So before we close, you mentioned you also are very active with your church groups.
Yes. I teach a Bible study group. I have for the last 14 years.
Wow. And you told me something I didn't realize. There's a church at the cemetery that you
There
go
is.
to.
I go to 2 different churches. I go to one on Saturday night and one on Sunday morning. The one I go to on Saturday night has about 35,000 people. The one I go to on Sunday morning has 20.
20, not 20,000.
No.
Okay, 20.
No, just 20.
And that's
Usually 20.
And that's at Eternal Valley.
That's at Eternal Valley.
Wow.
We meet at Eternal Valley on Sunday morning.
How about that? How about that? So what's the next career? What's the next career going to be?
It's called retirement.
No, I don't really see you as the type that
I can't
retires.
imagine it, no.
Oh, I'm busy. I've got enough to do.
Yeah,
I don't need it.
yeah.
I don't need a career now.
Well, this has been an absolute thrill for the 2 of us. I know that, and I'm
Thank
sure for
you.
the
Me too.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
It's been we've been trying to do this for so long, so we're finally glad we were able to finally meet. We've talked a few times. It was great to finally meet you, and I'm looking forward to going and seeing you at the Troc or at where'd I go?
Okay.
The Autry.
The Autry.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now that we know that you have connections to Belinda Gale, you could get her to come on to our show, and then you could sing, and we could hear you sing here live.
That's
That
right.
would be
Belinda,
fantastic.
for my 90th birthday, Belinda and I did a duet up at the Odyssey.
Oh, the Odyssey. Oh, the Odyssey. Okay.
Oh, that must have been wonderful.
Yeah, that was great. Well, we'll have to recreate that here. So.
Well, I don't think we have quite the look, but we'll try.
Belinda and I have done a lot of duets.
Yeah.
We did trios. In fact, Wesley and I did some backup singing on one of Belinda's records.
Oh, did you?
So,
Did you? Well, you have to promise to come back and do that for us.
I hope we didn't confuse everybody.
No, this has been just fascinating.
And people that watch our show are used to being confused because we are not organized, and we apologize for that.
Oh, that was fun.
Thank you so much.
It's been fun.
Well, Marilyn, this has been such a thrill. Thank you again, and you have to come back and do some singing for us.
Okay.
So we'll hold you to that.
We'll work out a trio.
That's
the three
right.
of
Oh,
us.
there you are.
That'd be great.
We'll sing for you
Gut
all.
bucket. Well, this has been an absolute thrill for us, and we hope it has been for you too. And we hope you'll catch us again right back here on SCVTV. This is SCV in the Movies. I'm E.J. Stevens.
And I'm Bill West.
And we hope to see you again next time. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Oh man, we're good.